Welcome. My name is Luis Benatuil, and she is Maria Camila Ardila, and today we will be presenting about Chance and the Algarrobico Hotel. In the presentation, we will be talking about the following. First, give a brief introduction on NGOs and what is happening. Then the campaign we're going to address. Then Camila is going to talk about Chance. Then she's going to talk about Chance applied to this campaign, and then we will draw conclusions on this campaign. First of all, we need to define what is an ENGO. As we all know, NGOs are non-governmental organizations, but ENGOs are those ones that focus on environmental issues. That's why the E on the name. One of the most important ENGOs in the world is Greenpeace. As you can see below, you can see different ENGOs that cooperate in today's world. Greenpeace, WWF, and Conservation International, which are some of the most famous ENGOs in the world. As we know, ENGOs work in order to create a sustainable future and to improve the environment in the current world in which we live in. But now we're going to talk about a specific campaign in which Greenpeace is a leading ENGO working on it. The campaign is called the Algarrobico Hotel. Some of you may know it and some of you may not, but the hotel is located in Carboneras in Almería, in the south of Spain. And as you can see in the pictures, it is a very oddly looking hotel. And it is also illegal for two main reasons. One of the reasons is that it is located in a national park. The national park in question is Parque Natural de Cabo de Gata Níjar. This natural park is located in Almería, in the south of Spain. And the second reason for why this hotel is illegal is because it is located at the beach. Therefore, it is an infringement on Ley de Costas in Spain. The hotel was constructed in 2003. That's when construction started. Greenpeace, looking to end this construction, occupied and intervened in 2005. And due to their work, construction stops in 2006. Nevertheless, after dozens of judicial resolutions and pressure from other ENGOs, including Greenpeace, the hotel has yet to be demolished. The characteristics of this monstrous hotel are that it has 14 meters. It is 14 meters away from the sea. It has 21 stories and 411 rooms, and it has 20 court cases proving it's illegal.
Now we're going to be using the coupled human and natural system theory in order to explain how Greenpeace achieved the success in this campaign. So first of all, next slide, please. The coupled human and natural system theory explains a system in which people interact with natural components in a feedback loop arrangement, as we can observe in the image. Additionally, this research analyzes both the effects of humans on the environment and the effect of the environment on humans. Some of these effects can be either reciprocal and indirect or cross-scale. So we're going to start with the reciprocal effects. The reciprocal effects are all of those that use land, oceans, fresh water, and because of this, they have changed the hydrological cycles and even the climate change. So a more specific example of this would be greenhouse gas emission. This has increased noticeably since the Industrial Revolution, and often they grow exponentially. There has been a huge impact in human well-being because of this, and it's mainly because of the climate change. There's heat being trapped in the atmosphere, and this can contribute to respiratory diseases from smog and air pollution. Regarding the indirect effects, these are usually come when there's human-made products such as technologies that insulate humans from their environment and leads them to perceive as less dependent on natural systems than it really is the case. However, all manufactured products ultimately come from natural systems. Additionally, there's generally a direct relationship between the number of steps required to make a product and the amount of embodied energy that that product is using or is going to use. And lastly, we have the cross-scale effects, and this refers to the effects in which the driver and the response does not usually occur in a linear pattern or in the same temporal space. It usually takes some time. And the example for this would be the frequent wildfires. These are the drivers. And these have usually converted the savanna woodland to grassland as an impact of the state on that ecosystem. And because of that, some of the local people might decide to leave or might have to leave because they cannot produce and do agriculture as they used to before. So now we are gonna see how this chance has been applied to the campaign. So as you can see, first of all, the Algarrobico Hotel is located in a subdesert ecosystem. This is the only subdesert that is located in Europe. And because of this, it has over 4 figures of environmental protection. Additionally, this is located in a natural park, which is called the Cabo de Gata Níjar. And because of this, humans need to understand that they can't conquer nature, but they can co-evolve with nature to help facilitate the improvement and the management. Because what they wanted to do was to install this hotel, and they promised a lot of employment, but all of the employment would also have an impact in the environment because they would need to dispose of parking lots, which will attract lots of cars because they're going to have over 411 rooms. Therefore, there's going to be a lot of pollution. And additionally, the hotel needs to fill itself with a lot of water, not only because of the rooms, but also because it has some pools inside. And this would not be sustainable for a natural park such as Cabo de Gata. And now, regarding the political implications, there's different uncertainties in the present. However, the chance effects are inevitable, and because of this, several strategies should be enhanced to the adaptive capacity of chance while preserving the key aspects of their structure and functioning, which are essential. Also, the lack of coordination between these human activities and chance could result in the tragedy of the commons. For example, this is a very special piece of land that we would not be able to get back. And because of this, we believe that the decision of the court and the success of the Greenpeace in this campaign has been accurate.
Actualmente, el gobierno, lejos de cambiar el modelo económico, quiere relanzar la economía de ladrillo con medidas como la rebaja del 8 o el 4% del IVA en la compra de pisos.
Regarding the conclusion for this topic, it is very hard to understand what is happening here because the hotel has over 20 judicial cases that have already declared it illegal and advocate for its demolition. Therefore, it should be demolished. But the problem stands that if you go to there today, the hotel is still standing. While some might argue that the hotel is already almost built and that they should just finish the construction, Greenpeace and other organizations argue that this would only cause more harm to the environment because the urbanization of a place like this would only bring more damage to the ecosystem it is in. Therefore, Greenpeace is still fighting in order to have this hotel demolished. And this shows us how we need to reform the way we live in. Although development, as usual, has initial economic benefits, traditional development strategies need to be altered, and transforming them into most sustainable practices is urgent. Because the magnitude and scale of human disturbances are too vast and have led to irreversible unsustainability in many circumstances. This hotel is another clear example of what humans can do when they enter unrestricted areas. In conclusion, if you have any questions about this topic, you can always ask us or enter in greenpeace.com in order to find out more information about the situation and also on how you can help in order to solve this and many more problems that Greenpeace tackles. Thank you very much for listening to our presentation.